Hey, everybody, thanks for jumping on today. So we're going to talk about all the pros and cons and how to get engagement on your VIP Facebook page. Why to have one? How do you get customers on there? And more importantly, it's one thing to add them, but you want them engaged. So grab a piece of paper. I'm going to suggest with the feedback of the women I've talked to right before we started recording this, is that you post something every day, probably 5 days a week. Now, I'm going to show you in a minute how to make the page and how to schedule the posts. So it's super simple. But here's a couple ideas of things that you might do on those 5 days. And if you don't want to do 5 days, you can do 3 days, you can do whatever. But one could be like a personal life feed testimonial of you. Okay. So this is going to be of you plugging the product or whatever. Let's just pick charcoal mask. I would jump on, I've got charcoal mask already on my face, or maybe I'm applying it, saying how much I love the scent, blah, blah, blah. That video should be, I would say, 3 minutes or less. Another thing you could do is you could do a weekly drawing saying, comment on this, and there'll be a drawing on Friday or whatever day you want to pick. You could also do an incentive, third idea, incentive to get them to add people to the page. That's because that helps your group grow. Fourth idea is to post a Mary Kay video, which I will show in just a minute how to do, but the posting a Mary Kay shareable video that would promote your thing. So if I was promoting charcoal mask on Monday, guess what my video is going to be on Wednesday? Charcoal mask. But the videos, again, I would keep them all 3.5 minutes or less, because the women's attention span is, they're not going to watch the whole thing. Another thing would be an engagement post. 1 time a week, I suggest you post an engagement post of something that has nothing to do with Mary Kay. Like, are you a cat person or a dog person? If you could have one of the following, what would you have? A maid, a chef, or a personal driver? And it just gets them to engage. Every time you, your customers, your girlfriends, whatever, comment, it creates algorithms. And when that happens, you will show up on their feed more than if nobody comments. If they all just do thumbs up, it's going to have very little impact. If they actually will type in a response. And so when you're setting up your page, you might let them know when you comment below, not emoji, but when you comment below, you'll be entered into a drawing for a gift or whatever you want to give. And the gifts could be something super simple, you guys, like a primer sample, a color card, a sample of serum C+E, something really easy. You could just pop in a quick little piece of stationery and pop it in the mail for a stamp. And then another thing very powerful to use on your VIP page would be before and after pictures, like testimonial before and after. So I would use a picture of the guy with the charcoal mask on. All right, so let me show you where all these resources are, and then I'm going to literally create a page in under 5 minutes. Okay. So let me take you to the first place, and this is going to be our unit Facebook page. So if you're part of my unit, you will be a part of the Covington MK Dynamite unit. Where you're going to find most of your pictures is under this tab called filter, which is to me the most least obvious place to put it, but whatever, that's the new way they design these pages. So under filter, you're going to go down to media. And when you click on media, you're going to see lots of random stuff, but you're going to click on the word albums. Now, under albums, notice there's one that just promotes micellar water. When that just came out, they had several great pictures of that. This one is clinical solutions. So these 22 photos have all to do just with clinical solutions. This is virtual screen shares, but this one is product before and after. So I am looking for people to keep adding more pictures. I need to get more racial diversity in here because we have not enough medium and deep skin tone people to be fully represented. So notice a lot of these are hydrogel eye patches, rosacea, charcoal mask, the repair line, lots of the repair line. So these are all deep wrinkle fillers. So these are all shareable. These are all usable. I want you guys to continue to add to this though. So if you guys see a great before and after picture, please add it to this, because that's what makes this so impactful. So just a couple of weeks ago, when I did one on under eye corrector, I used both of these pictures. And I literally had 3 customers watch that and say, can I get one of those? So these pictures are really, really helpful. And then if you go back up here to the albums again, notice we're going to click on Facebook Fun. Remember I mentioned 1 post a week should be, in my opinion, just an engagement post. It has nothing to do with Mary Kay. Like this one I love. Would you rather have a maid, nanny, chef, or shopper? Sometimes people say, I want all of them. But as long as they comment, then that's the goal, right? So I also would do, for the longest time, I did an inspirational quote each week. And you know, often I got more comments on the inspirational quote saying, thank you so much, I'm going to share this with a friend. So there's great inspirational quotes. I got a lot of hits on this one. Name a song that has a color in the title. So feel free to use these, but gang, feel free to add to these. I know Suzanne in our unit has been great about adding, like a lot of these new ones are hers. You can see how she's added, I did that one, but she's added a lot of these. They're just silly things like, you know, spell a candy that starts with the first letter of your name, or name a candy or whatever. Anything to get them to engage. So a lot of these, here's a lipstick named after the month that you were born and your first and last name. It's just silly stuff. But you guys, it gets them to comment, it gets them engaged, which is the whole point. All right, so that's where you're going to find engagement text or engagement posts. It's also where you're going to find a lot of before and afters. And you can also use all the clinical and micellar water. So now let's talk about where do you find videos to share? Okay, so now we're going to go over here to the Mary Kay in Touch website. And let me show you. Once you're on Mary Kay in Touch, it should look something like this. Click on this link right here that says Video Lounge. Once you're in Video Lounge, don't look at anything else but the shareable videos, because otherwise you can't share them. So if you just click on shareable, and let's say this first week, I'm going to focus on charcoal mask. I can either scroll through all these, which is totally an option, or up here in the search bar, now that I'm under shareable, I can type in the word charcoal mask. Might help if I spelled charcoal right. And let me see if anything comes up. 3 videos. One is 3-minute video teaching me how to do charcoal mask. Okay, guys, let's be real. That's if it's all just like the staff talking, they're probably not going to watch that. 40 seconds, that's right up my alley. That's perfect for my VIP page. 40 seconds is about what I can do. Now this one, Jackie, this lady does it and she discusses the pros and cons. So you could do this one as the teaser on Tuesday and maybe post this one on Saturday if you wanted to do an extra bonus one. Does that make sense? So you could use more than one. And you might even want to watch this one, if this one, because it's shorter. But I think this one talks about multi-masking. It talks about using the charcoal and the gel mask. So if I'm just promoting charcoal, I would probably use these 2. Okay, so like, let's say you click on it, just so I can show you guys all how to do this. When you get it up, we're not going to watch it, but notice up here in the upper right corner, it says share. And right here is the HTTP. So you literally can just take your thing and just highlight this, right click on it, copy it, and then you go straight to your VIP page and paste it. Okay, so that's a way to share a video. Those are all Mary Kay shareable videos. Okay. All right. So I've shown you where to get the shareable videos. You guys can do your own live feed. I think you going live one day a week is amazing. And I'll tell you why. It shows you're real. And every single time I have goofed up, like this last week, I did something, I think I knocked my ring light over or whatever. My customers were texting me, hey, nice video. Love the desk disaster or something she said. I'm just like, oh, for God's sake, go pick on somebody. But they have fun because they want to see that you're real, right? All right, so let's talk about how to actually create this page. So I'm going to go ahead and create a page, and I am going to go and I'm going to create a consultants page from our unit who's brand new. And so hold on a second. People keep doing these pop-up things for me and I'm trying to get them to quit sending me these pop-up things. Okay. So this is just my personal page. All right. So you're logging into your own personal Facebook, right? So you're on your very own personal Facebook and you're creating your very own VIP private page. So you're going to go up here to menu, those 9 little dots, and you're going to go down here. This is all under the create. You don't want to create a post or a story or a room or a group post. You want to create a group, not even a page, because the group is something you want to continue forever and ever, right? So you're going to click on group. Now it pulls this up and I'm going to type, I didn't ask this lady what she wanted me to put on here, but I'm going to call this like M-I-C-H-E-L-L-E. So Michelle's, how about marvelous, I don't want to say marvelous makeup. That sounds lame. Michelle's marvelous spa experience. We'll just call it that. The company does not want you using the word Mary Kay or MK ideally in yours. Now, I didn't know that when I did mine because I've had mine for like over a year and a half, but I need to change the name of mine because it says Diane's MK VIP. Okay, so we're going to type in that, right? And then we go to choose privacy and we want it private. So only members can see who's in the group and what they post. Public, anyone can see who's in the group and what they post. I believe we want to just go private, but hide group visible, or you want it, I want anybody to be able to find the group, right? Okay, so we're going to go here to visible. So yes, I want everybody to be able to find the group. All right, for right now, I'm not inviting anybody. Now let's go to this. So you've got this blank page, right? So I'm going to click. I actually have to go down here to click create. Sorry. Okay, now I'm in Michelle's Marvelous Spa Experience. Now you don't really want this picture of these people doing stuff, right? So you're going to click edit and you're going to add a page. So you're going to choose and upload a photo. Now, I forgot to show you, but on the Mary Kay In Touch website, we have several places under digital zone where they have like Facebook banners. They actually have banner things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just show you some banners I've already taken off of there. So I'm just going to upload pictures from my personal thing. I think I've got banner here. Let me see. I believe I've got things that's called, don't I have Facebook? I think I have some banner pages on here. I apologize. I should have done this. Let's just choose this pink Cadillac opening. Oh, here, love your skin. There's perfect. That's what I want. So we're going to put up here, love your skin. And it allows you to center the picture. So if you want more picture of the thing or the love your skin, I want the more picture of the product. So I'm going to move it just like that. So now I'm going to hit save changes. All right. So now this is what the banner is going to look like. There's only one member. That would be me. All right. Now you can go down here and click this button and start inviting people. And you could literally click on this and just hit invite, 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 invite. I find that a lot of times people don't check their notifications. So another thought would be is if you look up here at the very, very top where it has your Facebook group number, what I would do is I would copy this, right click, do a copy, and then I would go up here to private messenger, this little messenger thing that says I have 2 messages I haven't read. I would go in here and I would type in somebody's name, like I'm going to type in my own name, see if it'll let me send one to myself. Okay, so here's me. All right, so you type in the name of your friend, and then when their little thing pops up, right, you're going to go down here to the comments, you're going to right click and you're going to do paste. Now it's got the live link to your page, and I'm going to put on here something like, I'd love you to join my exclusive, well, private and exclusive is redundant, my exclusive spa page. I'm not coming up with the right words here, guys. My exclusive spa group, spa page. So let's just say I come up with a cute way to say it. That was not a cute way to say it, but anyway, you're basically going to send this. Now watch what happens when I send this. It's going to show up and it's going to say on here, Michelle's Marvelous Spa Experience. So it's going to send them this automatically instead of them going to their notifications, which they may not ever look at. Notice I have over 20 notifications in here. Obviously, I don't check mine very often either, but it's going to send them this is a private message. Then all they've got to do is click on this and it throws them right to the group. So it's a lot more effective when you're adding people. So now once you have it on here, now you go back in and you literally just go right over that. You right click, you hit copy, and you go to the next person. You might do this to like your top 30 or 40 people. And again, you can do the notification thing. I'm not saying don't do that. It's just that when I did that, I got very few responses. Almost everybody who I did this to responded and added themselves to my page. So totally up to you, whatever you want to do. All right. So that shows you how to create the page, put a picture up here, and you can change the picture all the time. All right. Now let's talk about making your first post. Your first post is probably going to be a personal life testimonial. So let's just pretend we're doing charcoal mask. So let's say I take a photo. So I would say something like, welcome to my VIP MARVEL Marvelous Spa Experience. XPERIENCE. I can't type today. Our first week will feature our charcoal mask. Now, what I'll probably do is I'm going to go in here. Now, normally the first day for me, I would suggest it be you promoting the product. That's just me personally. Okay. But let's say I already have that on here. So now I'm going to take a picture. I don't want to do before and after yet. I want to just do a regular. So I have this whole collection of pictures. So you guys may not have all these different things, but I think that's under supplements. It is under supplements. So I might do something like this, and I might make some comment about it, like, oh my gosh, I love our charcoal mask, blah, blah, blah. So this would be maybe one post, and I want this post to hit on a certain day. So I'm going to go down here to the schedule button, and I'm going to say, I want this to hit tonight. So on the 18th, but I want it to go out at 5 o'clock tonight. So I'm going to go down here and I'm going to say at 5 p.m. tonight, I want this to post, and I'm going to hit schedule. Now that one is scheduled for tonight at 5. Now let's say I want to do on Saturday, I want to do the picture of the guy's nose. It's that terrible, not terrible, but it's like it's a bad before and after. It's very effective of the charcoal mask. So I'm going to go back to my pictures. And if you guys don't find pictures, again, go to our unit Facebook page. So let me find the guy with the charcoal mask.
The colossal nostril.
Yes, thank you. Let me go find him, and I just had him up on here, so I'm not sure where he went. Why is it not letting me share this? Okay, this is not coming up correctly. I apologize. It's not, it's okay, well, I don't want to take the time to figure out why this is not posting. Anyway, so let's just say I'll go find another picture. I'll just take a different before and after. So go to products. I got to go to my before and after pictures. Let's say I'll just pick the other charcoal mask guy. I think I've got a girl in here with charcoal. We'll just use her for right now. Okay, so let's say I want this one, and I'll make some comment on here about, wow, you could, love it, love the results. Men love it too. And let's say I want this to go out. I'm going to hit the schedule button, and I want this to go out on Saturday, which is tomorrow. And I want this to go out at, let's say I decide I want to post everything at like 10 a.m., 9 a.m. So I'm going to post this tomorrow morning, and I'm going to scroll all the way down to 9 a.m. Click on it. Now it's scheduled for tomorrow. Now, let's just say right now you got interrupted by your kids, and you come back and you go, wait, where did I leave off? What's scheduled? If you go over here to the left-hand side, okay, if you go to see more, you'll notice right here, it says scheduled post. You can click on that and it'll tell you what you have scheduled. Because sometimes you get interrupted. It'll say, okay, this is going out in 4 hours. This is going out tomorrow. And let's say you go, oh, I don't want that to go out in 4 hours. You can go up down here and you can reschedule it. So you have the ability to manipulate that. Okay, so now let's say the next day. So let's go back to our regular homepage on our VIP here. We want Wednesday to be an engagement post, right? So we're going to go in here and we're going to tell it we want to add another photo, and we're going to do something silly like, do you love cats or dogs? Whatever that one is. So I'm going to go to my Facebook quote. I'll go down. I'll just grab one of these. I'll just do a simple one. Where is one on here? Tell me something good about, now let's see, how about oh, this was really funny. I did a picky eater test. Okay, so this is on, are they a picky eater? And you can say something like, I guess I'm not, my score was 3. How about you? Okay, now I want this to go out on Monday. So now I'm going to say schedule the post. It's going out on Monday, Monday at 9 a.m., 8 or 8 a.m., whatever time you want it to go. So again, you're going to pick a time, you're going to click on that, you're good to go. So you can literally take this on Sunday and say, what do I want my product of the week to be? Now, being that there's a lot of stuff with clinical solutions and the new boosters, you could do that. You could promote the new boosters. So does this make sense? So you guys can keep posting these. And you can make this fun. If you run a special, you can do a special. You can also insert the live link to your personal website. Okay, so let me show you how to do that super quick. You're going to go to your Mary Kay page. So you're typing marykay.com, mine's /G Covington. You can always send to mine. I'm just kidding. All right. So if I'm on, bring you guys back here so I can, okay. Oh, that's not the page I want, Diane. Sorry, I can't find you guys. There you are. Okay, so I just have to unscreen share and then rescreen share. Okay, so if you want to post this on Facebook, here is your personal Facebook page. If you want them to shop with you, correct? Notice right up here, it has that same thing. You can right click that, copy that. Now you're going to go jump to your Facebook page. Do you guys, can you see my Facebook page now, or are you still on Mary Kay in Touch? Can you see Facebook? Somebody thumbs up something.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, so now we're in here. So now if I want them to go on my website, I'm going to click on here and I might paste that in here and say, every order today is, or every order today gets a free gift with purchase or something fun. Now, mine, they're showing this. So this would be my website. So you could just go post like that and it'll actually post my picture if you wanted to actually post that. Or you could not have your face show up with your website, but you could show a picture. So let's say I don't want my page on my face on there. Then I would go to edit the post, right? I'm going to leave that up here, but I'm going to add a picture instead to my thing. And it'll say something like, maybe I'll show what the gift with purchase is going to be. So I might do, I don't know, I'll just pick a picture of micellar water, like a mini micellar water or something. So I might do, just pretend I say every purchase today over $100 gets a free micellar water, just as an example, because this is a private page. Then I'm going to hit save. And now they have the live link to my website. So every order today gets a free gift with purchase. And so you literally can promote whatever your gift is. And all they've got to do now, they don't have to look you up or whatever. All they do is click here and they can shop. And you can put on here, click on the link above or text me. So these are all ways that your customers can engage immediately with you. Okay. So I hope this has been helpful. This is how to create a private VIP page. Oh, one last thing really quick. So you're going to scroll down here and you're going to go up to the see more. So you've got your activity log, member reported, moderation, group quality. So settings, group settings. They've just rechanged all this because this is okay. So administrative assistant is what you want to click on. And this shows you that you're the only one right now who's on here as an admin. And you might have like one of your customers that really knows a lot of people as well. You can add her to be an admin as well. And then it says decline member request if, and that's if you want to set that up that way. So this gives you control over who's allowed to add and who's not allowed to add to your page. So you can do that. Then you can go over here to member requests and it'll say save time by automatically approving requests. So you can set up an admin assistant. You can set up admin assistant to approve requests based on things you already look for, such as location or account age or whatever. And so you can set this up if you want to filter who gets to join. You can request a certain age, a certain gender, a profile picture, whatever filters you want. If you want to use those filters, you don't have to. Okay. So I hope this has helped you guys. I hope you guys realize having a VIP page, in my opinion, is really, really critical in today's world. So if you just sit down and say, and if I'll tell you guys, they love consistency. So if you have like inspirational Tuesdays and every Tuesdays is an inspirational quote, and maybe Thursdays is an engagement post, then you do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, or Mary Kay. They will go in, they don't want to miss a day. They go, oh, I wonder what Diane posted today. If they know that every Wednesday is an inspirational quote and every whatever day or every Friday is Freebie Friday, then they get used to that. And that's what they love. So I hope you guys found this helpful.